Hi students, this is Viswanath, your chemistry teacher for NEET and IIT exams. Today's topic is ozonolysis. How ozone layer is useful for the mankind. In the same way, ozonolysis reaction is also very useful in organic chemistry. Now, what is the need of studying this ozonolysis reaction? How this reaction is useful in organic chemistry? Let us know about all these things. See this C6H10, a compound A, molecular formula C6H10, ozonolysis reductive gives rise to this compound CH3, C double bond O, CH2, 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 CHO. Find structure of compound A. From this reaction, this compound structure we should find out. For that purpose, we have to calculate degree of unsaturation or double bond equivalence. See this degree of unsaturation. Simply called du or double bond equivalence. For this formula is sigma n into nu minus 2 by 2 plus 1. Here n equal to number of different kinds of atoms. Number of different kinds of atoms. Nu equal to valency of each atom. Valency of each atom. Here different kinds means different types. In this given formula, two types of atoms are there, carbon and hydrogen. So carbon is 6 atoms are there, hydrogen 10 atoms are present. Now apply this formula to this, then we can get degree of unsaturation du equal to 6 into valency 4 minus 2 plus how many hydrogen atoms? 10 into valency 1 minus 2 divided by 2 plus 1, that equal to 6 into 2 plus 10 into minus 1 divided by 2 plus 1, that equal to 12 minus 10 by 2 plus 1. So degree of unsaturation is 2. It indicates this compound having 2 double bonds or 1 triple bond or 2 rings or 1 ring plus 1 double bond. So based upon the degree of unsaturation, we can predict 2 double bonds in this compound or 1 triple bond or 2 rings or 1 ring plus 1 double bond. It is not alkene because molecular formula is not satisfying alkene's general formula. And another next possibility, triple bond. Yes, it satisfies alkyne's general formula. So it may be alkyne and it may be 1 ring plus 1 double bond. If the given compound having triple bond or having structure of 1 ring and 1 double bond, we have to locate the position of that unsaturation. That means to locate the position of that double bond inside the structure is very important. To locate this double bond, ozonolysis reaction is useful. Let us see ozonolysis reaction. Ozonolysis reaction means addition of ozone to unsaturated compound to form ozonide. This ozonide on further reaction gives aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. That reaction is called ozonolysis reaction. Generally, alkenes, alkynes and aromatic compounds undergo this ozonolysis reaction and form the products. Say this. General representation for alkenes. This is alkene general formula. It is treated with ozone, then we can get ozonide. This is the structure. Oxygen. This is ozonide. This ozonide is treated with zinc and water. Then we can get ketone plus aldehyde. This is ketone, this is aldehyde. Same ozonide is treated with H2O or hydrogen peroxide. Then we can get ketone plus carboxylic acid. So in this way, alkenes treated with ozone gives ozonide. Ozonides are unstable compounds. These are explosive in nature. So these compounds on treatment with zinc and water, this is called reductive ozonolysis. This is oxidative ozonolysis. So alkenes on reductive ozonolysis, we can get aldehydes and ketones, and oxidative ozonolysis, we can get ketones and carboxylic acids. Now come to the alkynes. Alkynes general formula are C triple bond R dash, treated with ozone, then we can get ozonides. This ozonide is treated with same two oxidative ozonolysis and reductive ozonolysis. Reductive ozonolysis, zinc and water. This is reductive ozonolysis. Then we can get ketones, diketones we can get. And oxidative ozonolysis, we can get carboxylic acids. So alkynes treated with ozone. When ozone is added to the alkynes, we can get ozonides. These ozonides on reductive ozonolysis, we can get diketones. This is diketone. And oxidative ozonolysis, we can get carboxylic acids. Remember, for alkenes, reductive ozonolysis is most common. For alkynes, oxidative ozonolysis is most common. This is important point. Remember students carefully. For alkenes, reductive ozonolysis is more common, whereas for alkynes, oxidative ozonolysis is more common. Here, for reductive ozonolysis and oxidative ozonolysis, various types of reagents are there. Already I explained those reagents in the previous videos. So for various types of reagents, suitable for reductive and oxidative ozonolysis, see below link 1. To get the previous video, in this video, if we click link 1, you can get various reagents suitable for reductive and oxidative ozonolysis. Now, see the examples for this ozonolysis. Example, CH3, CH3, double bond, this one. When this compound, what is the name? 3-methyl-butadiene. This compound is treated with ozone. Then we can get ozonides, CH3, this is ozonide. This ozonide is treated with reductive ozonolysis and oxidative ozonolysis. We can get different products. See here, reductive ozonolysis, zinc and H2O. Then we can get CH3, C double bond O plus CH3 hydrogen. So bond breaking takes place. Here also bond is broken. Bond cleavage takes place. Then we can get ketone and aldehyde. This is acetone. Acetone. This is acetaldehyde. Next, oxidative ozonolysis treated with water or hydrogen peroxide. Then we can get CH3, C double bond O plus CH3, COOH. This is acetone. This is acetic acid. So in this way, reductive ozonolysis, ketone and aldehyde, oxidative ozonolysis, ketone and carboxylic acids. Now take alkynes. An example for alkynes, CH3, C, CH2, this one. What is this? Pent-2-ine. Pent-2-ine is treated with ozone. Then we can get ozonides, CH3, CH2, C. This ozonide undergoes reductive ozonolysis and also oxidative ozonolysis. Reductive ozonolysis, what is the product? This one, CH3, CH2, C double bond O, CH3. Bond breaking takes place here, here and here. So CH3, CH2, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3. This is nothing but diketone. Oxidative ozonolysis treated with H2O or hydrogen peroxide. Then we can get CH3, CH2, COOH plus CH3, COOH. Here this bond also completely broken. This group CH3, CH2, COOH and this one CH3, COOH. So alkynes in ozonolysis, reductive ozonolysis we can get diketones and oxidative ozonolysis we can get carboxylic acids. Okay students, we'll meet you in the next class.